Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video I'm going to redo the how to groom your horse tutorial because the other one did not turn out so good. So I don't know how good the lighting is, but on the camera it looks fine. But I'm sorry, but I'm in the basement. I'm getting ready to go grab Beauty and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I got her. She's right here. So I did groom her like 2 days ago, a day ago, but it did rain just not too long ago. It was a little bit rainy, but I don't think it's going to rain again. There's chances of rain, but I don't think it will. The skies are pretty clear. But she did shed off most of her winter coat now. I know you guys can't really see, but we're going to go groom her now. And we will see you in a minute. Alright guys, so I don't usually tie her up because she does pretty good. She does try to walk off sometimes, but she doesn't like trot off or anything. And plus I'm right here, so I can easily grab her. But I kind of just throw the lead rope around her neck. And the first thing I always do is use the hoof pick and pick out her hose. Just so you guys know, she has allergies, so if you guys hear her coughing, that's why. She does cough. It looks like she's got that right there is allergies. So first off, you want your hoof pick. This is really helpful. So I usually always start right here on the left side of her. Go down and you run your hand along her feet, and I'll point the camera down so you guys can see what we're doing here. And I run it down here, lean into her, and she picks up her feet. So you guys cannot tell, but there is rocks and stuff in her feet, which is why it's important to pick them out. So good girl. Just pat her, let her know she did good. So this is the side here that you want to use to pick out the hoof. This is the part that you brush it off with. So I'm going to do that to all 4 of her feet, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so we did all 4 of her feet. She's looking good in her feet. Now I brush off her face. As you guys can see, the bugs are out, so I'm also going to put some fly spray on her face. I don't ever just spray your horse's face with fly spray. That's just not how you do it, and it's very dangerous to do that. So hang on, I'm trying to get it on my grooming kit. Here I have a little soft brush. This is a soft brush, and this one is smaller, and I use this one for her face. It's important to use that one for the face. So I just take the brush, and she doesn't really like this part, so I just hold on to her halter, and I just brush really gently on her face to get off any dirt and mud. So I'm going to do that to the rest of her face, and we will be right back. Alright, so now her face is done, and she's doing great. Now I like to do her hair. If you want, you can use a detangling spray for the mane and tail. I use this stuff. It's also just going to go and let you guys know she is still shedding a little bit. So she's shedding off all of her winter coat here. And yeah, so I use this brush here. Here soon I'm going to clean all the brushes off. But I use this, and I just hold her right here because she doesn't like the spraying sound. And I just spray it on there real good. And now I just brush through it like this. And it's really easy to brush through. And it will dry very quickly because today's pretty hot. I'm already sweating and I basically just grabbed her. We've been out here for like 2 minutes. Not even. So this part's really important because you want your horse's hair to be nice and combed out, especially with the bugs right now. She kind of flips her mane and her tail. And then I like to take her tail. So I will be right back in just a minute. Alright, so now I'm going to get her tail. I just set my brush down. I come to the back end of her. And you always want to stand to the side, because if you're right behind them, which she's okay with me doing this, and I feel comfortable enough to do this, but I do not suggest doing this. It's just, as you guys can see, she's wondering kind of what I'm doing. So I always stand to the side, just in case she was to get startled and to kick. And then I just spray some in the tail. The tail is the main thing that gets really wonky. So I'm going to brush that out and I will be right back. Alright, so you guys probably cannot tell, but I did brush out her tail. It's all good. So the next brush I'm going to use, and I'm going to move her here in a minute, but this is called the curry comb. And it looks like this. You just put your hand in there and you're going to make circular motions this way on the horse, and I will show you guys in a minute. Let me just adjust her. Alright, so now that she's adjusted, I just stick my hand in this, and what you're going to do is you're going to place it here and you're going to move in circular motions. Now, I done told you guys she's shedding. She's been shedding for a long time, but she shedded off a lot of her hair, but she is shedding. And you just move circular motions. Just like this. And you want to do that for both sides. And just so you guys don't have to see the whole process, I'm going to go and pause it, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. So another thing I'd like to add is you never, the farthest that you should go with this brush is here. So never do this on the face. Never do it on the legs. Those are just really sensitive areas. You can do it on the neck. That's a given. So you do also want to do it on the neck, but you can go over here. I go on her bum area and I still do it. And you guys can see she stands here just fine. So that's kind of how I do it. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other side. Alright, so now that she's on the other side, I'm just going to show you guys now. This side, she has a bit more arthritis, so she moves her neck to the side, just like that. But you guys can see she does just fine with it. Once I move away, she does fine. And you just, again, circular motions. Same thing on this side. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up this side too. So now that that's done, I just bang out my brush. And next, you're going to take your hard brush. You'll be able to feel from the difference of the soft brush and hard brush, because one's harder and one's softer. So same thing, it has a little handle here. You just stick your hand in and you're going to take it and you're going to do a flicking motion. So you're flicking off all that dirt and hair that you just, dug up from under the skin. So I'm going to finish it up on this side so you guys don't have to see it. And I also have to clean out the brush after every swoop because she's shedding. So I'm going to finish this up and I will be right back. Alright, so sorry if you guys hear the dog barking. She's barking at something. But we have got, there she is. We have got this soft brush. This is the soft brush, is what you go on after. I'm so sorry about that. The goats are doing something in the pasture. So this is the soft brush. This is what you want to go on after. And this part is also really important. But basically, this you can use on the feet, the legs, pretty much anything. You can use it on the whole body. So you're going to do the same thing with the soft brush that you did with the hard brush, just a little bit softer. You just go over their fur, just like that. And you go up under the belly. So I go up under the belly with it and flick off any dirt and grass that she's gonna put down there. So I'm gonna do both sides and I will be right back. So that's pretty much it. That's how you groom. I did both sides of her with the soft brush. Grooming takes depends on how dirty your horse is, but it took me about 10 minutes to groom her up. It does not take very long. So she is doing very good. I'm trying to get her face in. So she did very good. She always does when being groomed. There you go. So she always does do really well with being groomed. The last thing I have to do with her, because this part's pretty important, is I'm going to fly her down with some fly spray, because fly spray is really important to keep the flies off of her. So I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If you guys support me, I am very, very thankful. And if you're not subscribed, but you have clicked on the video, please like, please subscribe. And we have a lot more videos coming now that summer's coming. I have a show vlog coming up, so you guys stay tuned, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.